hear Caribous, and this is TJ coming at you from Go Figure News on Go TV. We are almost live, and we are here today to bring you a very special big old box that just arrived in the mail. Check it out. It's almost as big as me. I could do the Love Boat theme. Moving right along. There was a special that was listed last week, and we put it up on our Facebook page. Some people would receive 4 items in their box valued at right around $40 and a little bit above. So for $20, you could receive from Mezco Toyz their all treat, no trick mystery box. Now this is a return to the mystery box from Mezco because they were one of the first companies that actually were able to release a box of this kind with a sort of a random selection of things. Now every box is not the same, which makes this a true mystery box surprise. So even if you go online and you look at all the unboxings that you'd like until you're blue in the face, you're not going to see exactly the same one. A few people will get the same, but they only offered 310 of these types of boxes. And what's more, they are still online. So you can go and take a look on their page, which you'll see right here below me. And you can take the chance at getting a box. Maybe you'll get something like this. I know, as they listed in the description, that there would be some people that would get a value up to $200. I think what we got, judging by the size of the box, is pretty significant. So let's take a look inside. The first thing we have inside is from the Sons of Anarchy television show, a big favorite of many people. I believe it is now officially defunct as of last year. All I can say is here we have Clay, the bobblehead figure from Sons of Anarchy. Also to know that they have a Jax figure in the bobblehead, and they also have Clay and Jax in 6-inch figures as well from Mezco. I personally don't collect bobbleheads. I know bobbleheads are a huge, huge phase for a lot of people, and they've been around for a long time. So, and they'll probably be around for a lot longer. So there we have it. That is Clay, and he's sort of the lead actor. Very recognizable face. We've seen him in many movies. Okay. In a plastic wrapping, this just makes me laugh. Check this out. I don't know exactly the size of this thing, but here we have Wexter. Now Wexter, if you're unfamiliar, comes from the show Axe Cop. Here he is with his sort of sunglasses blindfold, which you can pop up like so. He is a plush dino, and he's actually a big fella. And I like the way that they've gotten the texture on the body, so it looks like dinosaur reptile type scales. And they've not just made it into this solid green, they actually have little kind of yellow-green patches and some sort of, they've worked the color on this plush, and it's not like a stuffed animal. It's actually textured. So I didn't call you any names. You're not a stuffed animal. Nope. And as you can see, his little tiny arms are machine guns. So that's kind of interesting. And if you really want to, you can make him speak. So maybe he'll be our new mascot. This figure is still online. You can find him, and I think he runs at about 20 bucks, something right around there. So, but yeah, check out that tail. Oh my goodness. This is the price of admission times 5, I believe. Holy cow. Check this guy out. Okay. This is Mezco's Frankenstein from the Universal Monsters. This is the monster scale figure. They also have the creature, i.e. the creature from the Black Lagoon, and the mummy in this particular series. So here he is with no glare, so you can see how Frankie looks. So he's quite bound in here, as he should be, as he would be on the medical table examining. But he's got articulation in the head, he's got articulation in the arms and the feet. Mezco made 3 different variations of this figure. This is the classic original. They also had one that was an exclusive with a kind of a furry overcoat, like a caveman looking jacket. And they also had one with a leather motorcycle jacket, and the skin looked more almost Safubi-like, kind of green translucent. So, but this is the classic Frankie with his little metal braces in his neck here and in his head, the flat top. The paint job throughout from the neck down is like a flat, kind of soft velvety black. The sculpt is impeccable and it's very original. He's got very droopy eyes. For some reason I wish the mouth opened. I don't know why. It seems to speak to that. You know, I mean, I know he had limited vocabulary, but the ears are all so well done, like sculpted to perfection. Looks like mini versions of my ears. And then he's got scarage in various places in his head and his neck, veins popping out in his neck, and then you can see the suture marks in the hands. It's really, really, really well done. I like the wrinkles here. The boots even, in fact, aren't like a solid, you know, just like solid flat black. There are lines sculpted into it to make them look used and worn. He's got sort of that sort of other feel to him. So I am thrilled. The inner box also, by the way, is designed so there's all sorts of chains and stone, like he's in the underground. This is incredible. This is like, for $20 to get a box like this, I think we've done really well. Also, if that isn't enough, also inside the box was an in memoriam Piney. This is a commemorative coin for Sons of Anarchy. So we have 2 Sons of Anarchy items. This is quite weighty. I looked this up on the internet and this had a value at about $20. This had a value of around $100. So I think we won the Mezco lottery. I'm kind of excited about this because this guy is definitely going to find a wonderful home right here at Go Figure Studios in Dallas, Texas. And let me tell you, he fits the season to a T. The adage of all treat, no trick did in fact stick out like, what would you call it, Frankie?
Like a sore thumb.
Like a sore thumb. So this is not like any other box out there. And they don't do this every month. It's not a subscription. It's just at random. So I highly recommend that you get yourself on to Mezco's Facebook page. They also threw in 2 Clutter magazines, including this month's edition with Ron English on the cover. And if you're unfamiliar with his work, I recommend taking a look at one of our videos on YouTube for the serial killers. as in morning serial killers. And he is releasing a lot of new figures through various companies, so this should be a good read. Flutter Magazine also, I'll do a quick little plug for them. They are putting on the Designer Toy Awards, which happens this upcoming Saturday night. There will be a live stream on their YouTube page, and that will be live from New York as part of New York Comic Con. I say thank you so much for being right here, right now, on GoTV at GoFigureNews.com. We'll see you next time. I think I killed the studio audience.